You know what's worse than waking up at 5 a.m.? Waking up at 5 a.m. and realizing it's Sunday. But guess what? I did it anyway, for 30 days. No snoozing, no excuses, just pure cold, why is the sun not up yet madness. And no, this wasn't some punishment, or a dare from a friend named Chad who bench presses for fun. This was me, trying to become one of those morning people. You know the ones. They wake up, meditate, drink green stuff, and take over the world before you've even opened one eye. Just kidding. So what actually happened? Did I become a millionaire? Did I unlock ultra-productive mode? Or did I just become a very punctual zombie? Let's find out. Okay, let me just say this. Waking up at 5 a.m. sounds a lot more glamorous on YouTube thumbnails than it does in real life. Day 1, I woke up like I was being drafted for the Hunger Games. My alarm went off, and I just stared at the ceiling like, what choices in life led me here? I dragged myself to the kitchen, made coffee that tasted like regret, and sat in silence, contemplating all my life decisions. I didn't feel productive. I felt like a raccoon who had lost his will to rummage through trash. Day 2, I woke up angry. Not at anyone in particular, just at the concept of morning. The sun was still hiding. The birds were sleeping. Even my dog looked at me like, bro, chill. Days 3 to 5 were better. I mean, I still hated it. But my body started to realize, oh, this idiot's actually serious. Around day 6, something weird happened. I was done with my breakfast by 6 a.m. I know, shocking. By 7, I had already read, journaled, and done a workout. A workout, in the morning. Who am I? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? By 9 a.m., I was ahead of schedule. It felt like I had discovered a cheat code in life, like I was living in a different time zone. The productivity standard time. Suddenly, I was that guy texting my friends at 8 a.m. like, hey, just finished my run? Read a book, wrote some goals, what about you? And they'd respond with, shut up. By week 2, something really unexpected happened. I started to feel happier? Yeah, I didn't see that coming either. There was something magical about having quiet time in the morning before the world turns into a circus. It was peaceful, calm. No emails, no notifications, no chaos. Just me, the sunrise, and my very questionable coffee-making skills. I even started to enjoy journaling. And let's be clear, I used to think journaling was just writing Dear Diary, today I ate cereal. But now, I was reflecting on goals, writing down things I was grateful for. One day I even wrote, grateful for my microwave, always there for me. Deep stuff. Okay, now don't get me wrong. It wasn't all sunshine and smoothies. I was basically a superhero until about 2 p.m. Then my brain would clock out and be like, okay, that's enough thinking for one day. There were days I almost face-planted into my keyboard. I became a pro at the 2-minute power nap. I had a system. Sit down, close eyes, sleep, wake up confused but slightly recharged. So yes, early mornings gave me energy, just not unlimited energy. I wasn't Iron Man. I was more like Battery Pac-Man, powerful in the morning, useless by dinner. You'd think waking up earlier means less sleep. Nope. It actually improved my sleep. Because guess what? By 9:30 p.m., I was done. Like, out cold. I went from watching Netflix until 2 a.m. to brushing my teeth at 9 like a responsible grandpa. My body got into this rhythm. It was like, oh, we're doing this now? Cool. Let me just adjust every biological function I have. And waking up at 5 got a tiny bit easier. Still painful. But now it was more of a slow burn than a slap to the face. Here's where it gets interesting. It wasn't just about waking up early. It was about doing something difficult. On purpose. It was like training my brain to stop negotiating with comfort. Every morning my brain was like, hey, you could just sleep a little longer. And every morning I said, shut up, brain. And that discipline, it started to leak into other parts of my life. I stopped procrastinating as much. I stopped doom scrolling. I even started eating healthier. Okay, fine. Slightly healthier. I still love cookies, don't judge. Now, I won't lie to you and say this lifestyle turned me into a billionaire monk with a six-pack. There were downsides. Social life, gone. My friends were like, want to hang out at 10 p.m.? And I'm like, bro, that's my REM cycle time. Also, if you mess up your night schedule even a little bit, the next morning feels like getting hit by a motivational truck that ran out of fuel. So yeah, it's not for everyone. And it's not easy. So, was it worth it? Yes, and no as well. Yes, because it showed me that I can do hard things. It gave me more time, more peace, and surprisingly, more joy. And no, because I'm not planning to wake up at 5 a.m. every day for the rest of my life. I'm not a robot. But I will say this. Doing it for 30 days changed the way I think about mornings. It proved that I don't have to be a slave to the snooze button. And that's powerful. So, should you try it? If you're curious, bored, or just want to feel superior to your group chat at 6 a.m., go for it. Just maybe don't expect to become a millionaire monk overnight. Or do. I'm not your mom. Anyway, I'm off to bed. It's 8:47 p.m. and my body is already shutting down like a 2006 laptop. If you like this video, leave a like, do subscribe, and if possible, just send me a coffee. Because if I'm waking up this early again, I'm gonna need it. See you later, guys. Peace.